Start from the sanctuary. Oh, there she is. Shalom.
Hi.
Boker tov.
Here it's evening.
Okay, wonderful. So yeah, so happy to have you guys with us today. And so let's see, you are sideways, so perhaps I could also be, okay, now both of us are the same angle. All right, so wonderful to hear from you. And you can hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So we can speak in English, of course, and then if it is harder for Sharon to understand, we can just, the two of us can לתרגם. So, okay, wonderful. So, Sharon, it is very early in the morning. It's it's late in the evening for you. It's actually Arif Tov, not Boker Tov. Boker Tov to me. So it's about 6:30 p.m. in the evening for you. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. So in this show, what we'd like to do is to get to know the sanctuaries a little bit more. And we have actually quite a few people have already joined us, which is pretty exciting. And there will be people also listening to this on recording. And so it really helps us understand more about the sanctuary founders, their journeys, their needs, and all of that. And a very natural question, very first question that I like to ask is, when did you become vegan and why? And since you became vegan and then you started a sanctuary, how did that happen?
I'm vegan 17 years. Why? Because of the animals. It's terrible. It doesn't make any sense. And next month, we actually exist 6 years. That's it.
Okay, no, that's very good. So being vegan and starting a sanctuary, it's not a straight line. So what made you decide to start a sanctuary?
It's there is no other choice for me to help animals. And this sanctuary, it's my life. It's what I want to do. Becoming a child. It's always I thinking about this, but it's אני אנסה בעברית.
אוקיי.
לא תכננתי שזה יהיה כזה גדול. בטח לא אחרי 6 שנים. אני רציתי לעזור לכמה שיותר בעלי חיים, אבל אני לא ידעתי שזה מה שיקרה, ולא ידעתי שכל כך הרבה אנשים יעזרו.
So I just want to אני אנסה לתרגם. So Sharon is just telling us that it was evident for her that helping animals is what she wanted to do, and starting a sanctuary seemed like a natural choice. And could you remind me of your name, your friend? Please remind me of your name.
My name is Noah.
Yeah. Noah, yes, Noah, like my Hebrew instructor, Noah. So Noah, the two of us, we can translate. Probably you can translate better than me. I'm still learning, so yeah.
No
so Sharon, can you describe to us a typical day for you when you wake up in the morning until you go to bed? What are some of the things that you do, part of your daily routine?
Okay, so okay, in Hebrew it's okay.
Yeah.
So, אני קמה בבוקר, קודם הכלבים והחתולים שישנים איתי.
Okay, so we go step by step. So she said she she wakes up first in the morning, and then before anything else, she helps the animals that actually live with her inside the house.
נכון. יש לי בבית, אני גרה בחווה. I live in the sanctuary.
Yeah.
אוקיי.
את גרה בחוות חופש, ובבית יש לך אי חיות בבית.
כלבים וחתולים, ולפעמים יש חיות אחרות שצריכות עזרה. יש אפילו ארנב, רביט, או something, או bird, או yes, או דונקי, חמור שהוא ממש לא מרגיש טוב וכל הזמן צריך שתפור. אני גם קמה בלילה ומטפלת בחיות, בשביל זה אני פה. צריך לבדוק שהכל בסדר
שנייה בבקשה. So, Sharon is telling us that, well, she has cats and dogs. However, there are animals that need help. So she keeps them inside also. Sometimes it could be some animal as small as a rabbit, or it could be as big as a donkey that's not feeling well, and then she should keep them inside. That's so sweet. הרבה מיטות, זה הרבה מיטות.
גם יש בעלי חיים שהם יונקים, חתולים וכלבים שצריכים בקבוק. I need to feed them with a bottle.
Yeah.
And then אני מתחילה answer to the messages, emails, or WhatsApp, and it's a lot of messages. Or in the Facebook, or ואחר כך אני מתחילה לטפל בכל האנשים מתקשרים, כלב פה, חמור פה, סוס פה, זה כל היום. ואז אני צריכה למצוא מישהו שיאסוף את הכלב, ויקח אותו לווטרינר פה, ואם החמור פה, אז צריך לאסוף אותו ולהביא אותו או לבית חולים או לפה, וזה הכל, זה כל הזמן אני בטלפון.
Okay. So, and she also said she spends a lot of time, so in addition to caring for the animals herself, but there are sometimes an animal needs to go to a veterinarian, an animal needs to go to a hospital, so she spends a lot of time on the phone trying to make all those connections and make sure that the animals are cared for, not only in the premises, but in terms of all the support that they need. Okay.
אנשים פונים כל הזמן, והרבה גם מהשטחים. The West Bank, איך אומרים?
That's a good question.
The West Bank?
The West Bank, you mean Haggadah?
Yes.
Yeah.
אז הרבה מתקשרים משם וצריכים עזרה. אז לפעמים זה לבעל חיים, לחיה שלהם, לסוס שלהם, לכלב שלהם, אז אני שולחת וטרינר לשם. יש.
Okay, and then of course there is the Israeli population, so within Israel, also on the West Bank, and there are people who live in the West Bank have animals, and then what she would have to have the animals, so she would send a veterinarian when she gets requests to these places, and so that they could look after the animals.
ואחר כך טלפונים זה כל היום, ביחד, עם הכל. אבל אחר כך אני עושה סיבוב בחווה, רואה מה שלום כל הבעלי חיים, אם הכל בסדר, יש גם בעלי חיים שצריך לתת להם תרופות ולטפל, יש גם חתוליה, you know, the cat home.
Like a mini cat place house, little cat house.
And it's a
זה
lot of cats.
חתולה?
Yes.
Yeah, like
We will show you.
yeah, we can.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I just want to mention to our listeners that I'm actually learning Hebrew and I'm very excited about this. So actually, I'm understanding more than I used to. So I'm very excited.
Great.
And yeah, Sharon, please go ahead. תמשכי בבקשה.
צריך לראות שלכולם יש הכל, שכולם קיבלו את האוכל שהם צריכים לקבל, שהכל נקי, שכל אחד יודע את העבודה שהוא צריך לעשות, שבאמת שהכל בסדר, שכולם הגיעו, יש גם מתנדבים, volunteers, וצריך לראות שהכל בסדר והכל נקי ומסודר, וביחד כל הזמן אני בטלפון.
אוקיי,
כל
שרון.
הזמן טלפון.
רק רגע בבקשה, because we have people with us who don't speak English. So Sharon says that in addition to being on the phone like we had described earlier, just a minute ago, well, she would have also to go around the premises to make sure that all the animals are taken care of, all the animals are clean, all the animals are fed, all the people that are working for her now, you know, they are following up on their tasks, as well as she also manages a number of volunteers that come to the sanctuary to help. So it's quite a bit. It's wow. How many כמה עובדים יש לך? How many workers do you have?
15.
Okay, 15 workers. And then, so...
it's not enough. It's not enough.
Yeah, it's never enough. I mean, sanctuaries, usually they are understaffed, you know, because there has to be a lot of money to come in to cover for that. And usually it's always a stretch for a sanctuary really to operate where it ideally can operate. And but yeah, that's a very major stretch. So Sharon, how people in Israel, how do they perceive of the idea of a sanctuary? Do people come visit? So please tell us, how do you feel running a sanctuary in Israel is like?
בישראל אנשים מאוד אוהבים בעלי חיים, וחשוב להם מאוד החינוך, לחנך את הילדים שלהם לאהוב בעלי חיים, והכי חשוב בשנים האחרונות זה הרבה יותר חשוב לאנשים לא ללכת לגני חיות, to the zoo, לא ללכת לגני חיות, ולבוא לחוות חופש.
Oh wow, okay. So she's saying that in fact people in Israel actually are very pro-animal. I mean, it's relatively people love animals in Israel, and that people are learning that it is probably more important to send their children to sanctuaries to see animals than to go to zoos, you know, for entertainment. And know what, that was already if I mess up. I'm trying my best, but you.
It's perfect.
Thank you.
ולי היה מאוד חשוב להסביר לאנשים שמגיעים לפה את ההבדל, the difference, מגן חיות אלינו. החיות שמגיעות לכאן, לחיות שבעצם היו צריכות עזרה, שהם הגיעו לכאן לא בשבילנו, לא בשביל האנשים, הם הגיעו כי הם היו צריכות עזרה. אז אנשים אחר כך מגיעים לראות אותם, זה בסדר, זה נהדר, והם שומעים את הסיפורים שלהם, אבל בגן חיות מביאים את החיות מהטבע, from the nature, it's terrible, it's sick. וכאן רואים את ההבדל, וכאן גם רואים שהם לא מפחדים הם יודעים שכשבאים אנשים, אז באים או ללטף אותם, או להאכיל אותם. אז אנשים מבינים, הילדים מבינים שללכת לגן חיות זה לא בסדר. זה עדיף ללכת לחוות חופש, ואז הם גם תורמים ועוזרים לבעלי חיים שפה.
רק שנייה בבקשה. So, Sharon is telling us that when people come to a sanctuary and they see animals not afraid, naturally behaving, they understand that it is not okay to go and see see animals in zoos, because in zoos it's not natural. They are being taken out of their natural habitats. They are constrained, and there is really no value in it. So people actually, when they come to a sanctuary, they encounter the animals, they hear their stories, and that is so much more meaningful. And I absolutely agree with you. I think working with people and trying to increase the number of visits to animal sanctuaries has a very, very educational value. I mean, zoos claim that they have some educational value, but I'm not so sure what it is. So it must be a secret. But I absolutely agree with you. So that's a very, very important point. Animal sanctuary versus zoo. Visit to one, why you should visit one and not the other. Yeah.
Thing I really liked Sharon said is that the sanctuary is for the animals. She came here because we want to help her, not because we want to see her. We want to get money out of her, like food does. Like they bring the animals because we want the animals, not because they need to be rescued or saved or something.
No, absolutely, and that is the unique thing about when I learned about your sanctuary. So sanctuaries like yours is exactly that. You know, they are animal centered, and I volunteer at a sanctuary here. It's called Animal Place, one of the largest in the US actually. And then, you know, sometimes when I'm cleaning, but they make it very clear to volunteers as well as to visitors, when you interact with an animal, if an animal walks away, they walk away. It's their home. You are in their home, and we have to learn respect for them. We can't just drag them whenever we want, use them whenever we want, push them around whenever we want. They are not here for us. They are here with us. And that is exactly what sanctuaries like yours teach. Absolutely.
They have truth.
Yeah, absolutely. You're receiving lots of hearts and love from people. There are lots of people with us. Wow, that's a lot of people. Hey, Khatul, מה קוראים לו? איך קוראים לו?
Which one is that? I don't know.
Bonnie. This is Bonnie. And there is a Banana. Banana, it's the same cat, but smaller.
Banana and Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. Oh, Bonnie is very curious. He wants to be on the interview. הוא רוצה לדבר איתי. So Sharon, can you tell us a little bit, please, about volunteers? So is it people from the local area? And so tell us a little bit more about your volunteer program.
Okay. We have a lot of volunteers. I think easy. Sorry. Wait. Sorry.
No. It's sanctuary with animals, and animals have personalities and drama, just like humans.
Mama is here all the time. He's on all the time.
It's like a soap opera.
National Geographic Wild.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, no. Natural. This is actually more natural. This is more authentic.
אז יש הרבה מתנדבים שמגיעים, לא כולם קרוב, הרבה גם מתל אביב. שעה כמעט נסיעה.
So she says that there are quite a few volunteers, and not all of them from the nearby area. In fact, some of them come from as far as Tel Aviv, which is about an hour away. איפה אתם? בקרוב מתל אביב, שעה מתל אביב, בצפון או...
פחות,
צפון, שזה אזור
זה
השרון.
יותר המרכז.
It's in the center, but like a little northern and like
northeast,
western, east.
northeast.
No, it's
It should be northeast because northwest.
It's like in the northeast, like
Yeah, northeast. Northwest, you would be in the sea. You would be in Cyprus. You would be in an island. So tell us that. So you said you have people coming from Tel Aviv, coming from. So that's very lovely to have that kind of support. 30 minutes from Tel Aviv, Tamar access. Okay, 30 minutes. Okay, perfect. So, you know, the animal sanctuary, חוות החופש, שדיברתי על קודם, that I spoke about earlier, animal place that I volunteer at, is more than an hour. It's about an hour and 5 minutes from where I live. And then I go there, try to go there once a week when I can, and then less frequently sometimes. But it's still very, very, very worth it. So, Sharon, for the people who are listening in, and many of them are actually from Israel, and then we have people from other parts of the world. So for the people who are in Israel, living nearby, what would you tell them about why they should volunteer at an animal sanctuary? Send them a message. Okay. Encourage them to come visit and volunteer.
First of all, the animals need help. And אני אוהבת להגיד בעברית,
בבקשה.
גם על עצמי. כמו שאני עוזרת להם, ככה הם עוזרים לי. וכל מי שמתנדב כאן מרגיש אותו דבר. אז אנשים מגיעים כדי לעזור להם, אבל צריך לראות את המתנדבים פה, כמה הם מנקים ועובדים קשה, אפילו שחם מאוד או שקר מאוד. אבל הם מחייכים והם שמחים והם נהנים מהבעלי חיים האלה. זה מדהים לראות את זה.
Wow, that's very, very important. It's very important, and I totally agree. So Sharon is telling us that as she feels that she helps the animals actually are helping her back, and that is sort of the key thing about a sanctuary. And it's so wonderful to see when volunteers come in, they also feel the same thing and they experience the same thing. And whether it's cold, whether it's hot, they come, they work very, very hard, and it is a pleasure for her to see that people get that understanding and that experience of helping the animals and being helped with the animals at the same time. Very beautiful. Yafei. Mamash.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So Sharon, what people like me living very far away can do for the sanctuary? I mean, for me, like for example, when we started, me and my team, when we started the Vegan Stay, and then I told you we are working on an app, to be launched in the coming months. We will do our absolute best to provide you with the logistic and financial support to carry your beautiful mission. But besides that, as individuals, what can we do to support the sanctuary from far away? People who live far away, in addition to following you on social media, what else we can do to support your mission?
Yes, please. And we need a donation.
Okay, so donation.
All these things, it exists because the donation. If not, אם לא היו כל כך הרבה אנשים טובים, אז אני הייתי נשארת לבד, בלי כסף, עם רצון לעזור להם, אבל לא הייתי מצליחה לעזור לאף אחד.
Okay, so absolutely. So Sharon, this is very, very important. So Sharon says that it's extremely important for them to receive funding. Well, it's a non-profit organization, and Sharon's own resources are limited. She can only help so much with her own resources, and because of the goodness of the good-hearted people that are supporting the sanctuary, she has been able to carry on this very, very important work. Sharon, I would like to, in the near future, I would like to become a sponsor for one of your animals. Is that a possibility?
Thank you. Yes, sure.
Wonderful.
Sorry,
And
it's a lot of dogs and
of
it's
course,
puppies and it's a
I was telling Noah that with animals it's soap opera, more like a mixed Mexican soap opera. This animal doesn't like the animal that they fall in love. Man, this in fact shows you that they have their own lives, their own feelings, their own, who they like, who they don't like, and it really a reminder they're just like us. They're just like us. We human beings is exactly what we do. So Sharon, we go back to the point about donation. So people can make one-time donation. They can also become is sponsorship also a possibility?
You can virtually adopt an animal.
Yes, exactly. Perfect. So okay, perfect. I will do one, and then I would love it if people who are listening to us also please reach out to the sanctuary. And so my understanding this happens through your website. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. And also we created a page for you on our website so people could find you through the Vegan Stay. On our partner sanctuaries, they could find your page there, and then they should be able to find a button for donations, and then they can click that, and it's going to take them to the sanctuary. And also when people join, either with events or with stays, they can list them and they can choose you as a recipient sanctuary, so we could send you part of the service fee, half of the service fee, so to be able to support you with your work. So Sharon, one more question. So before, we can see animals today, is that correct? We can see the animals.
Sure.
It's actually getting darker, so we need to do it pretty soon.
Okay, perfect. You know what? Let's do it now. So before we do that, I just want to ask you one more question. What is the most inspiring thing you have learned by running a sanctuary, and what is the most difficult thing? The most inspiring, the most uplifting thing, and the hardest thing? Because it is both. Running a sanctuary, it's as inspiring as it is also very, it can be very hard.
אוקיי. הדבר שהכי בעצם גורם לי להמשיך ולא להתייאש, זה, אתם תכף תראו, אבל לראות את הבעלי חיים האלה שמחים, אחרי שאני יודעת מה הם עברו, אני יודעת איך הם הגיעו, ואני בערב, אחרי שככה יורדת השמש, יש להם מצב רוח, והם משחקים, והם כל כך שמחים, הדבר הכי מרגש שהיה לי, בכל השנים שאני עם בעלי חיים, בצרפת, הפעם הראשונה שהם ירדו מהמשאית בצרפת, זה היה בדיוק כמו כשהם ירדו פה מהמשאית, הם היו חלשים ועם הראש למטה ורזים ועם פצועים, ושם הם ירדו שמחים, שמנים, עם הראש למעלה. הם רצו, הם לא ירדו ככה. זה היה בשבילי, זה הדבר שהכי חיזק אותי. כל מה שעשיתי כל השנים.
So Sharon is saying just to see them, come back, sort of like, and heal and feel happy, the simchim, exactly, happy and relaxed, and lead the natural lives is incredibly, incredibly inspiring for her. Yeah. Anything else, Noah, that I forgot to add? No. Anything else that she said I didn't mention?
No, I think that's it up.
Okay, wonderful. You're getting a lot of
about the one thing that really inspired her is watching them. We flew around 300 donkeys, 500, no many.
כן, הטסנו כל פעם 50 חמורים הראשונים. בינתיים עד עכשיו 368.
So we flew over to France, 368 donkeys, and the first 50, she said that they came down from the truck, the field, and they came out so happy and running and confident, and totally opposite when they first came out of the bank here. When they were scared and their hair was low, when they like walked slowly and didn't know what would happen to them,
And so thin and so
wounded and hurt so
You
many
know,
ways.
people who start sanctuaries, and they are mostly women, and people like you, mostly women, not 100%, but very, very close. Very, very special human beings. I think we should elect them for presidents. I'm serious. If we just let them run the world, it would be a very much better place. I absolutely believe that. I think we should just like hand over the keys to the White House and to the Knesset, to everywhere. Like, you know what? You guys do it now. We have no clue what we're doing. You do it. The world is going to become a better place. I'm just אני בטוח בעצם. אני בטוח שזה מה יהיה. So, okay, so can you please walk us through, show us a little bit of the premises and meet some animals? This is really exciting.
So here we have like everywhere you look, you have cats. And normally we have some dogs, like puppies. This is Jessica's dog.
Beautiful.
את יכולה להראות להם שיש גם עכשיו סיור?
We have a tour right now. This is our little shop. You can buy merchandise. Everything goes to donation. So first, we walk up, and we have. We have mostly sheep here, or like the more smaller or calmer goats. And the other side is the goat, and we have like those small places for donkeys that are in recovery, that need special care. So they stay.
So these are quarantined. They just arrived. They are quarantined. Okay.
Or maybe quarantine, maybe like if they need a treatment, we can't put them on the big with everyone else. They need to be closed, they need to be paid attention to. So we have names for everyone, of course. Each and every animal here has a name.
Noah, I have a question. It looks to me from your social media and everything, probably most of the largest number of animals you have are actually donkeys. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. We have, I think, like 600 donkeys.
Wow, 600? Wow.
More.
Wow, more than 600 just donkeys. Wow, that tells you, the level of commitment. Wow.
600, not including the 300, almost 400 that are in France.
Wow.
So this is our חתוליה.
This is the cat house.
Jessica, תיכנס. So we have like some areas, each and every room has its own cats. We just need to get inside without them getting out.
Noah, a guest is asking, what is the exact location of the sanctuary? I think they wanted to perhaps visit.
It's in חירות, מושב חירות, ליד תל מונד. If it helps. We have so many cats. All of them are waiting for adoptions, of course. Kittens, all the sizes, all the colors, all the ages.
So, to our listeners, so please keep in mind that the sanctuary adopts out cats as well. If you need a cat or you're interested, please contact the sanctuary.
So many cute cats.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
We
So
also
beautiful.
have a room for blind and disabled cats. Okay. Most of the cats here, like, they're blind, they're missing some legs.
Oh, look at that. Special needs.
Yeah. Every day our volunteers come and clean and take care of every one of them.
That's so incredibly beautiful.
The most relaxing place on earth.
So, Noah, another question. Do people come and volunteer for a period of time? So, do you have an arrangement where people can come volunteer and stay for like multiple days? Or you don't have that kind of arrangement?
We don't have a place here for volunteers to stay. You're more than welcome to come multiple times. Right now, here we have some chickens that they need medical care.
Oh, look at that. Hi.
שיצאו מכלוב הסוללה וכאלה.
נעבור גם למטה סיפורים אחרים. חמורים.
Wow, this is a lot. Wow, this is a lot larger than I thought.
It's a very large place, and we also have like two additional areas that are not connected directly to the sanctuary. This is walking.
So you have also donkeys with special needs.
Yeah, his story is they tied a rope around his leg, and part of it just came off, so we took the rest of it off. As you can see, he's still scared, but much better. Still learning how to walk and do all the normal stuff he used to do. Walk this leg. And here we have the nursery, which is the cutest place. All the babies, most of the female donkeys, they arrive pregnant. Of course, everyone here is fixed, and they're not breeding in here. But most of the females arrive pregnant, so we needed a special place and a safe place for the babies.
Wow. Oh. And oh my God, baby donkeys are adorable. They are adorable. I saw them in the countryside back home. They are adorable.
They're the sweetest. Yeah. And there we have like the stables, and everyone has a little yard. Also, donkeys and horses, they need more special care. See.
להסביר להם גם שיש מתנדבים שיש להם בעל חיים שהוא הפייבוריט שלהם, כמו יעל שמגיע לפה כל יום.
אתה רוצה לראות איך זה? We also have like volunteers that they come here and take special care like of their own animals, and it's amazing to see because they come, some of them like every day to be with the animal and to take care of them.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It is. I mean, when you go to an animal sanctuary and volunteer, it becomes a love story. I mean, if you're open to that kind of experience, it can really change someone.
Here we have the goat. This is Yorgo.
Shalom.
It's very cute.
Shalom, Az. Oh, הוא רוצה להגיד שלום.
Is hopeful we have food.
Yeah.
This is those donkeys just arrived. You can see their hooves are so long and not taken care of at all.
Yeah.
So sad to see it. Like, if you can see, these ones are like in totally crazy position.
They were, of course, they were not taken care of. Yeah.
What?
I said, of course, they were not taken care of before coming here.
Yes. This is the תקווה area. יש פה עיוורים גם, נכון?
יש כאן עיוורים, יש כאן רגליים, פגיעות נורולוגיות.
We have donkeys that are weaker, blind donkeys without legs, with neurological problems. So they need to be without the strong and hyper donkeys.
Mm-hmm.
Also, some of them need special treatments, special feeding maybe.
Yeah. Wow.
Those are
Wow.
our cows. We have
Hi.
5 cows.
Look how beautiful they are. The sanctuary is really much larger than I thought. I mean, from images and stuff, but then from the seeing it like this, it's really helping so many animals. Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, we have around like 1,000 animals.
Wow, that's yeah.
More,
That's
more.
רק חמורים יש כמעט 700. חתולים יש כמעט 300.
They really love this brush. You can always see a cow in there.
Of course. I mean, they are very sensual. Cows are very sensual and very social.
נראה לי שננסה ללכת מהר לשטח הגדול.
So we'll go. This is the place for the old donkeys. Really old, some of them. They can't be with the young donkeys because they're like weaker and old people. They need their own special place.
Of course.
Hi, hello. You can see the scars on their faces. Some of them worked for like most of their lives, which is crazy. And we're now going out from the sanctuary and we're going to the other area where we have 2 groups of donkeys. It's right nearby, but because we didn't have any more room here for all the donkeys, we needed to get more place for them. So everything is right here in the fields of this moshav. It's like a quick walk, and the staff that takes care of the sanctuary, they take care of like all of the areas.
Wow, this is beautiful. Wow. Wow. I must come visit.
You must come visit. We'd love to have you here.
Yeah, I would love and absolutely will come. I mean, because I would be coming visiting and I would love to come visit, volunteer, spend some time with you guys. I would love to do it. Absolutely at a heartbeat.
You can hear them. You can kind of start to see them.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look, so many of them back there.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. Just wait.
So somebody says, so Grammy, I have been there. It is an amazing place. Thank you for saving all those beautiful creatures. Amen to that. Absolutely. You're getting lots of hearts, a lot of love. That is so sweet. Yes. Amen to that.
You can start like really see how many can.
Now look how happy they are.
And now when the sun is coming down, when it's not so hot, they're starting to play, to run.
Now,
And it goes all the way back to there.
You can tell they are very happy. You can tell. You can tell they are very happy.
Look, he's running towards us, coming to say hello.
What a place. What a place.
Hi. איזה מתוקים.
מזה אני חיה.
ממש.
מזה אני חיה. כל החמורים האלה עבדו כל כך קשה וסחבו עגלות ועברו התעללויות, ולראות אותם ככה היום זה מטורף.
All of them, they worked so hard, they carried so many heavy stuff, and to watch them like running free and happy now, it's everything.
Yeah, absolutely. They are free and you can tell they are. They appreciate it. Wow, this is priceless.
Totally.
Yeah.
הם שמחים.
They are. באמת שמחים. אני שמח, גם אני שמח עכשיו.
It's excited every time, like the first time.
Yeah.
It's amazing. They're so
Really?
happy.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, look at that. You could stand here and just watch them the whole day. Sit a chair, put a chair there, and just watch them. And at the end on you. Wow.
It's so amazing.
They are playing. This
Yeah.
is the owl.
Yeah. Called Tikkun Olam says Kol hakavod. Yes, Kol hakavod.
Olam. It's in Hebrew, I call it שינוי מציאות, לשנות מציאות. It's איך אומרים?
Changing the reality, changing the world.
Yes, absolutely.
It's them reality.
Yeah.
It's yes. יאללה, ג'סיקה, נפחד שיהיה נחש. כלבים. יאללה, בואו.
This is a real treat for us. This is a real treat for us to be able to visit with the sanctuary remotely like this.
Easy. בוא.
They're playing, they're friends, Sharon says. Easy. Yeah, he's going. את החזירות.
כן. חזירות באזור של המשתמשים,
So right now we're going to the pigs. We have two little pigs, two females. They came from a testing lab, and they were like 4 times the weight they should have been in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which is a lot. So we take close care of what they eat and what we feed them. We make sure they get to move around as much as they want. So this is back to the donkeys, and over there we have another place for babies.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can see them in the back.
Right here is where Sharon lives. Right.
Oh, okay. In
the middle.
Oh, wow. Right smack in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the babies. So cute.
That's priceless. Absolutely priceless.
Here we have the pigs. Thelma and Louise.
What did you say their names are?
Thelma and Louise.
Oh, like the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. It's one of my favorite movies, actually.
They're
Hi,
napping right now.
Oh, look at them. Oh my God, look at them. Yeah. Yeah. Now, yeah.
They love belly rubs.
Of course. You just touch them, they come over. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. And very intelligent, very, very sensual, very, very intelligent, very emotional beings, pigs.
Really, really. They're just amazing.
Yeah. And very, very clean. Very clean, actually. Unlike what people like to think of them, they are actually very, very clean.
Oh, good morning.
Is that Thelma or Louise?
Thelma זוזות עם ה... So this one is Louise, and this one is Thelma.
Hi, Thelma. She's happy. She's wagging her tail.
They have their little house. They have their little exit and like a door and the window. You can always close. And we put in this week, they're getting their own air conditioner, or AC. Hi, you want to come say hi?
Hi. Hi, Thelma. You are a beauty. Wow, look at, wow.
and right back to sleep, I think. We'll show you the big herd of the donkeys that are here. And of course, cats everywhere.
Yes. Yeah, looks like quite a few of them. And of course, because you have the order of the Khatulia, so they and there are lots of cats at the sanctuary.
Yeah, of course. Like at the Khatulia, we have at least 300.
Wow. Wow. 300 cats that you're helping and trying to adopt out. Wow. Just that is a sanctuary of its own.
Totally. It's like a mini cat sanctuary inside this big, massive sanctuary.
Yeah, in Los Angeles, I was visiting a friend of mine, and they have a cafe. So where you go, they have a khatulia, and then this cafe, so you get drinks and stuff, and then people get to pet the cats and to meet them, and then that's how they adopt cats out. And I think there are two such khatulias, one in Los Angeles, one in Washington. So perhaps if there is a cafe in Tel Aviv somewhere at some point, I think that would be a great idea for people to come, drink, and at the same time meet the cats, and then that will probably create a bond and allow them to get adopted.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
And right now, Dino is giving me some affection.
Yes.
Dino is very sweet, very loving.
What's his name?
Dino.
Dino. Hi, Dino.
Hi. We also have Dolly and Revital is over there.
Yeah. That looks like quite a few horses as well.
We have also 2 herds of horses here.
Wow.
Here we have the weaker horses, or like the older, that are like more relaxed. And on the other side, we'll show you in a minute, we have the stronger horses, the bigger ones, the ones that are more feisty. Here we put the babies after they grow up a bit, before they go to the other herds. It's like they have the first class and then the second one, and then they go to the general space.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So here we have like a lot of mother and their kids. You can always see them together. Hello.
Wow, this is beautiful. Wow, look, wow, I really am surprised by how many animals you're supporting. Wow. I have
so
no
many,
idea.
and every day we get more, mostly donkeys. But like every day we get more calls and we get more, just more.
Yeah.
It never stops.
Yeah, of course. There are always animals in need of support. But I'm just incredibly amazed and impressed by how committed you are to them, to all of these animals. And then you're making it work, and it just speaks volumes about your heart and your mind. I mean, it takes mind and a heart to run a sanctuary. The logistics are, out of a much higher order than I can think of. Hey, and who is this?
This is Amor, נכון? This is Amor.
יש לה בעיות ברגליים, הבעלים שלה רצה לזרוק אותה בשדות, לשחרר אותה בטבע.
She had leg problems, and the owner just wanted to put her out on the field and leave her alone because of her leg issues.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to her. נכון שהוא היה הסוס הגלות האחרון.
כן, של תל אביב.
And this
טריידין והחלפנו ביקשה.
and John here was the last horse in Tel Aviv to carry a carriage. The last one in Tel Aviv. We did a trade with his owner. We got him a electric vehicle.
Oh, wow.
Instead of John, and we got John.
Wow. So there are no more cart horses in Tel Aviv?
In Tel Aviv, it's really rare to see. Not
עגלות.
לא חוקי גם נראה לי.
זה החוק לא שינה לאף אחד, כי מזה הם חיו, אבל עכשיו בגלל שנתנו להם את האפשרות הזאת ויש חלופה, אז גם האחרים שהיו רוצים להביא סוס, אז הם קונים ריקשה. הם למדו שיש ריקשה ולא צריך לזה רישיון. זה חשוב.
Because it started to the people that used horses, they saw that there's an alternative choice, and like you don't even need a driver license to take it out. So they don't really have a horse carriage in Tel Aviv anymore.
You know that what you just said about you getting them electric car in order for them to trade the horse so the horse can go to the sanctuary is very powerful story. This is something I would love to learn more about this particular story, perhaps create some social media posts on it. And because it's a compassionate model, the person, whoever the person was, I mean, people are caught in traditions that are harmful to the animals. But if there is a way to help people to make a transition, it's, wow, that's very inspiring.
I can send you the story about John.
Please, absolutely, please. And then our social media person is listening. So Sunny, please keep that in mind and let's create a story about this. Yeah, look at this. So to our listeners, we have Vincent's Place and the Promised Land Sanctuary just joining us also. So we have quite a few people joining us from all over the world. And to our listeners, this is the founder Sharon Cohen and her assistant / friend Noah. They have been great. They have been very kindly walking us through the premises of the sanctuary, and this is starting over sanctuary in Israel, and we have just met hundreds of donkeys, 300 or more cats, 2 herds of horses. I'm completely blown away when I see this, just how large the sanctuary is. I have seen images, I have read things, but seeing the sanctuary like this it's a completely different size that I thought it was at. So
here we also have our blind horses. We have like 5, I think.
כן, תסבירי להם גם כמה הם רגישים לקולות שהם מכירים והם מגיעים כשקוראים להם.
So our blind horses, they're so sensitive to the sounds and to their other senses. Like they really recognize their people. Like even though they can't see them, they recognize their volunteers and the staff and of course Sharon.
במבי! היי במבי! בוא אליי! תיזהר אבל, תיזהר מחמוד.
And there are quite a few. We have seen quite a few animals with special needs in the sanctuary. So
Bambi! He's coming to Sharon. He's calling him.
במבי! אז אתה אוהב?
he cannot see, but he can hear her voice.
הוא גם יודע אם הוא כמעט נתקע במשהו, אז אני מזהירה אותו, אז הוא עוצר והוא יודע שהוא תיזהר.
Sharon, she warns him when he's about to do that. Hi.
Now this is beautiful. This is really beautiful.
הראשון שקיבלתי אחרי שאמרתי שאני בחיים לא אקח סוסים.
יאללה. So I'll show you the first horse we ever got. After Sharon said she don't want horses. And
אני לא מבינה גם בזה, אני לא הבנתי שום דבר. כלום. אני פשוט... אני פחדתי מזה, אני פחדתי לקחת בעל חיים שאני לא מבינה בכלום.
So Sharon says she didn't understand anything about horses and she really didn't want to take him and she didn't want to take horses in general. So this is Nameri, the first horse.
Is he also blind?
Yes, he's blind.
Oh, Noah, my Hebrew teacher is here, and she says the sanctuary is huge. It is. Can Noah? Shalom.
Hi, Noah.
Noah and Noah. So
Noah is one of the most common names for girls in Israel. So you always get a Noah and Noah.
yeah, that's absolutely right. Yeah. And yeah, look at this very beautiful sanctuary. Dan says, yeah, Dan is my friend from Sacramento. It is, Dan, I agree. Very
Thank
beautiful
you.
sanctuary. Yeah, very, very beautiful. Wow, I'm very, very impressed. I read about it, I seen social media, but this is something else.
Yeah. Look at them.
זה אימא ובת. הם המליטו בהפרש של כמה ימים אחת מהשנייה, שתיהן הגיעו בהיריון.
They gave birth like a few days apart, both of them. They're together in here.
Yeah, and we were saying earlier, so that listeners can understand who followed us.
And this one's mom. So it's
I
like a
see.
whole big family in here.
Yeah, and Noah and Sharon were explaining to us that a lot of the animals that come here, they come pregnant, so that they give birth. And then, so of course, all the animals are neutered, but there are rescue cases where you have lots of pregnant animals, which is quite common actually. So rescuing animals are pregnant is very, very common.
זה גם לא כמו כלבים וחתולים שאפשר לעקר.
And you can't like
מעקרים גם בהיריון.
you can't do fix a female donkey. You can't. You can always only do it to the males. So it's also
Yes.
a problem.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can do it to the you can do it to your pet or like cat, dog. Look how happy they are.
Somebody says, I'm from Los Angeles and I will always support Sharon. Thank you so much. Sasson Lala. Yeah, so you have an admirer from Los Angeles. Yeah.
So basically,
Wow.
that's the sanctuary. We also have another field, but it's also dark now and it's like pretty kind of far.
Yeah, no, we got a real sense of the place and of you and of your work, and we are immensely grateful. So אני רוצה להגיד להתראות. So Noah and Sharon, thank you so very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
No, thank you. This is just the very beginning. We will be working together for months and years to come. As I told you, we'll be launching the app. We will be taking this to a completely different level together. And then seeing the work that you do, and I have to tell you, I'm going to come visit. You better get ready for me. So I'm coming.
We are ready. We're waiting for you.
I have experience volunteering at sanctuaries, so I will be working with you, but I will be also visiting with the animals, talking with you, visiting around, but I cannot wait. Thank you so very much. I'm very inspired, very touched to see how many special needs animals you have, to see the kind of commitment you have. And again, every time I talk to founders of animal working at animal sanctuaries, I'm completely blown away by the level of commitment and the size of the heart and the size of the mind that can do something like that. So, kol hakavod.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Absolutely. We will be in touch. And this was Sharon Cohen and Noah. Introduce us to the story of starting over sanctuary in Israel, and they gave us a tour in the sanctuary. We talked about all the things about the importance of sanctuaries as educational centers. Please follow them on social media, and if you are not following us, follow us on social media. Follow them on social media. Please consider a donation. Please consider becoming a sponsor for one of the animals, which is something I'm planning to do myself. This is very inspiring. Very thankful for all that you do, and I cannot see you sometime very soon.
Thank you. And we also have an English Facebook page for those who speak English. You can go and search it, Starting Over Sanctuary.
Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So, Sunny is the social media person in our team. We will make it all happen, and we make sure there will be some posts on starting over. להתחיל מחדש. גם אני להתחיל מחדש. You inspired me להתחיל מחדש.
Totally. Wow,
Bye, guys. Have a wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so very much for what a treat. What a treat to start the day. Shabbat shalom וסוף שבוע.
תודה רבה.
להתראות.
ביי ביי.
Thank you. Bye bye.